Ayaka's Kitchen. Now, please welcome your warm-up act to Ayaka's Kitchen, a toast.
Hello! Hi, everyone! How are you doing? Okay, here's another joke. Knock, knock. Who's there? Chicken. Chicken who? Chicken your boyfriend. Chicken is my boyfriend. Chicken your boyfriend, honey. Honey is my name. Yeah, we are honey and chicken together. You know what? That's a foreshadowing. Foreshadowing for something that you're going to see today. Hi everyone. Hi. How are you doing? Hi, I'm Ayaka. Was Toast freaky today? A little creepy today, huh? A little freaky, but it's okay. Sometimes that happens. Hi, Shinbai Drumco. I'm pretty sure this person's watching from Melbourne. Wow. We are international. Yes. So yeah, Toast is always making funny puns. Oh, actually, not funny. Not so funny. Today was really creepy. But he's correct. That's a foreshadowing for what you're going to see today. We are going to see some honey chicken stuff. We'll see. First, I would like to introduce Bad Dog Comedy TV. Hi, everyone. Bad Dog Comedy TV is run by Bad Dog Theater, which is a great community-making improv theater based in Toronto. And now we are YouTube channel. So here's the donation link that you can donate. Cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. It's like watching a show. In theater, you have to pay ticket, but this is the donation link for the show. So yeah, Bad Dog is awesome. So let's keep those shows running. Not just this show, but there are so many other shows running. So yeah, watch all of them. And don't forget to subscribe. Yay, we are YouTubers now. Yeah, and today, I'm going to introduce someone who I respect so much. This person helped me so much to be a musical director, to be an improviser, to be a great human being. Because this person just like support everyone, have such like huge warm heart and like everyone's favorite. So let's introduce that person to you today. Hi, Naomi.
Hi, Ayaka!
Naomi, nice to see you. Thank you for coming to my kitchen.
おはようございます。 さん。
おはようございます。おはようございます。That's awesome. Yeah. So thank you so much for
I'm so
coming
happy.
to this show today. Thank you. And also you were like supporting us, promoting this show and everything. So thank you so much.
Well, I'm a big fan of yours, and I think it's awesome what you're doing. It's not easy to create stuff, and you're making it happen, and you're doing the whole thing wearing a baguette on your head. So that's amazing. Good for you.
I'm not wearing this. It grew. It's part of my head. It's part of my head. Yeah, that's who I am now.
I have to tell you something before we get started. You know, when I was 12, I was in Japan, and because Naomi's like a really popular Japanese name, right? Naomi?
Yes.
And so when I was in Japan, it was the only place I could find with stickers or with things that had Naomi, because usually in Canada it'd be like Jennifer or Lisa or Lindsay. So I just found this pencil that I got from Japan. Can you see that?
What? When you're 12
Look how-
years old, you got it?
I know, I still have it. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But anyway, I wanted to share that with you because I loved being in Japan. And so I'm so happy to be here on your show.
Amazing. That's so kawaii is what we call it. Kawaii. Kawaii is like cute. And that's like so like, yeah, black pencil with like a pink glittery name. That's so kawaii.
Yeah.
So cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome.
I should throw more things away. I'm a bit of a hoarder.
But something that's meaningful, so hold on to it.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is. You're right. You're right.
Yeah. So today you're going to show us actually something meaningful, something that you hold on to for your life. It's a food that you're going to introduce us. But before getting to the food, could you tell us what's your background?
Okay, so Snieckus is a Lithuanian name. So my father was born in Lithuania, and my mom is British or was British. So, and I'm first generation Canadian. So I've got, when we were talking about what was my background, I mean, I was thinking if I was going the Lithuanian route, we could have made like cabbage roll, sushi. And then I went the British route and it was like beans and mashed potatoes and eggs and sausages, sushi. Anyway, so we landed on honey chicken.
So we landed on honey chicken. So it's like taking a thing from this culture and taking a thing from this culture and like mix it all up in a Sneak's household. So it's like a Sneak special. Is that right?
Well, kind of. I mean, honey chicken was just the dish. I don't think it's a British dish, but it was the dish that anytime my mother would say, "What do you want for dinner?" I would say honey chicken, and she would get sick of making it. But I think also my mom just put sugar on anything or honey or like even like when we'd have grapefruit in the morning, she'd put like sugar all over it. So anything with sugar on top of it makes me think of my mom's cooking. So it makes me think of home.
Have you ever watched Elf, Christmas movie Elf? He eats like he puts maple syrup on everything. It's kind of like that, I guess.
I take a page out of that person's book for sure.
Yeah. So when you explained to me what honey chicken was, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna look for it. And then I searched so many restaurants, and there are a few places I could find honey chicken, but it didn't have the sticker. It says it's Sneak special. So I'm sorry if I'm going for like different culture honey chicken, but I'll show you what I got. So here's one.
Yeah.
This is chicken with honey. It came like that. It came like that from PG Clacks. PG Clacks is the name of the restaurant in Toronto. And so this is one choice I had, honey chicken. So obviously I either dip or pour it over and eat it. And also PG Clacks makes like amazing sandwich. And this is amazing. This chicken was explained that this is honey dipped. I guess before they deep fry it, they dip it in honey. So yeah, and then they put a bunch of honey on top as well. And then I wasn't sure if this was enough, so I actually ordered another thing. It's Panda Express, which is like Chinese fast food, but like this is like a sesame honey chicken. So we have lots of choices today of honey chicken.
I mean, I did a little bit. So my mom used to do it just by like drumsticks. So do you want to see what I prepared here? So
Yes,
I'm not as fancy with the cameras. So this is the chicken, and then I sliced some peppers just because I felt badly for just having chicken. But it was just like I put some drumsticks and I drizzled honey over top of it, and then you just bake it and keep turning it over so it doesn't burn. It's really it's not rocket science.
Do you put like salt or pepper or anything else?
It's basically sugar chicken. It's not fancy. I wish I could make it more complicated.
Not even any other like spices or anything. It's just pure honey.
I mean, if you think about as a child what you would like to eat, and it was just like, oh, I'd like, I'll have a chicken with sugar, or I'll have fish with sugar. So it's just putting sugar on it. But that's why I love like Chinese food so much, because there's so much sugar on top of everything. It's so good.
True. This explains it. This explains Panda Express honey sesame chicken. Okay, so yeah, but you know what? Savory and sweet, that's becoming kind of like a popular thing with like salted caramel or like salted chocolate, sea salt chocolate, stuff like that. So maybe you're the like pioneer of that.
I love that. Like, I think this is going to be a really fun marriage, because like the sweetness of the chicken next to like something like a soya sauce will be just like mwah.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, we'll see. But now, you know what? Now I think about it. In Japanese cuisine, we use lots of sugar. Now I think about it. Oh my gosh, we mix sugar, sake, alcohol, and soy sauce, and dashi. Dashi is the fish broth. We use a lot of that like together. So now you're making me think maybe it's not that crazy. It's not that wild. This is what I grew up as well. We use lots of sugar in our cuisine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even the rice, right? It has sugar and rice vinegar in it.
Yes, I didn't even think about it. Okay, you're right. You're so right. I didn't even think about that. Yes, sushi rice is always vinegar, sugar, and a little bit of salt. So, I'm on the right path already. Okay, so let's get started at cooking.
I mean, I was thinking about like my heritage and thinking like, because my father being Lithuanian, I was thinking, should we do like sushi with herring or soup? But like the Lithuanian cuisine is quite like dense. And then you and I were talking about what we could do, maybe beans and sausages, but that kind of made me throw up in my mouth a little bit. So I think we've landed on a really safe ingredient.
Yeah, that's very true. Sugar chicken, good Sunday.
Yeah, sugar chicken. Oh, honey.
That's great. Okay, so let's make sushi with it. Ready, Naomi? Are you ready? Let's do it. So
now, Ayaka, I haven't made sushi for a long time, so go slowly. And I have the ingredients, so I'm going to follow along. But I've never made reverse sushi before.
I'm so excited, and also I'm so proud of you that you prepared everything by yourself, because you're not in Toronto. I couldn't give you all the materials. Like, okay, here's what you need for the show. You prepared everything by yourself. I'm so happy and I'm so proud.
I had to go ice fishing earlier today, catch myself some seaweed, dry it out, and then find a chicken farm. Anyway, it's been a long day, but I'm happy to be here.
I'm so glad you are like in time for this show, because I'm sure that took a lot of care and time and everything. But seaweed from lake. Seaweed from a lake, you said?
Yeah. Should I cut this in half, Ayaka?
Yes. Oh, you haven't done that yet. Okay. So yes, it comes in this size. What you have, and just like right in the middle.
Okay, I have to tell you that I actually, because we aren't living in Toronto right now, I reached out to our Facebook group in the neighborhood that I'm in the Kawarthas. And so my neighbor gave me all the ingredients. Charlotte
Amazing.
said, I have seaweed, I have rice, everything. So big hats off to Charlotte.
Oh, thank you, Charlotte. That's amazing. Well, I love that community feel of like people helping out. This is funny. In different culture, people give out different things. So I think lots of culture, like when you are out of salt, you go to the neighbor. I don't have salt. Do you have salt? But I heard in Spain, people ask for lemons. Like in Spain, people ask for like, I'm out of lemon. Do you have lemon? And then just like grab it from the lemon tree. And in Japan, my mom's neighborhood, we give away vegetables always. It's always like, oh, I made this huge pumpkin. Do you want one? Or like, I made this huge daikon radish. Do you want one? Like, yeah. And sometimes like just go home and then like things are at the porch, at the entrance. It's already sitting there. And like, who gave us those all those fresh vegetables? We don't know, but I guess one of the neighbors.
In the Kawarthas, it's sushi ingredients and preservative jams. That's what are big here.
Jam, yes, that's so true. Ontario is famous for jam and also honey, no? I think I've tried like Ontario honey before. Yeah.
But tell me this, Ayaka, tell me if I'm mistaken, because when I was in Japan when I was a kid, I remember that the Japanese culture are so generous. You have to be very careful about saying I like something because they'll give it to you right away. So when I honestly, because when I was so my mom took us to a Japanese school to give us like a little education because we were, I think I was 10 or 11 years old and my brother was 3 years older than me. And she took us to a Japanese school to show us like, this is how a Japanese school would work. And so after she made us sing a song, a Canadian song in front of everybody. We were part of a classroom. And then at the end, these little girls, these little Japanese girls said, I love your hair, because I had long blonde hair. And I said, oh, and one of them said, could I have a piece of your hair? And I was like, oh, of course, of course. And so suddenly I was plucking my hair out. Yeah. So I was like pulling all my hair out to give to all the girls. And then I said to one of the little girls, I really love your hair. And suddenly all of them, this is not a lie. I'm telling you the actual story. They all started plucking off their hair and giving, and I had this like handful of black hair as a gift. So you have to be careful when you say I like something in Japan.
That is weird.
It's the truth. It is the truth. Yeah.
Oh, did you bring back the hair like on the airplane? Did you get stopped at the customs?
No, I put it in a scrapbook because I was so excited about the experience. I came back to Canada with a scrapbook, and one of the pages had like a pile of hair. But then I also brought like seaweed and what's the word? It's a dried fish that you have that's like a snack.
Niboshi?
So good.
Niboshi? Mm-hmm.
Maybe. Yeah. I don't actually, but I brought that back to my school and I made all my friends try seaweed and the dried fish, and they were like, what? That's crazy. And it was like my favorite thing. I fell in love with sushi. So,
oh, that's really, that's so funny.
Story of generosity in your culture.
Generosity is reflected in how many pieces of hair you bring back home. That's a new way of measure new way of measuring how great a country is. Awesome. Okay, so now you're gonna have
it's a beautiful country.
Yeah, and then place that on the mat, and then have rice. Make sure your hands are a little bit wet, otherwise it gets really sticky. And then have rice, like handful of rice, and put that on the seaweed. We call it nori, on the nori, and have it like a strip. So it's easier to spread around. So have it this much. You don't have to have so much rice because otherwise the sushi gets too big to roll and it's hard to roll.
Yeah.
So once you have it on one line, just like spread towards you and towards the other side. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Keep
you
it
spread it
going.
out. Yeah. Now
Yeah.
that's better.
Yeah. Like
Yeah, my dog
this.
is sitting at my waiting for me to make a mistake.
Does he eat off of like your kitchen table and stuff? Like,
Yes, I'm a horrible dog owner. He eats everything that I'm eating.
Oh no. Does he eat chocolates or grapes or like things that he's not supposed to
No.
eat? Okay, he
No,
knows. He
I'm not
knows.
gonna force my dog. Yeah. And you just
I
got a dog, right? Yeah.
Yes, I have a dog. I got him 2 months ago. His name is Cosmo. He's a good boy so far, but he's a puppy, so he bites a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This
but he's
guy
learning.
is old.
Oh.
Rufus is 17 years old.
We know a cost.
17. Wow.
Yeah. So I'm
17.
so I said, you can eat whatever you want to eat. You're like an old man. Just play bingo and eat whatever you want to eat.
Yeah. I've heard of like grandpas were told you have to quit smoking. That's so bad for you. And as soon as grandpas quit smoking, he dies. Like it's part of the older body. So yeah, Rufus can eat anything. Good. So
Anything
you got this.
You got... Yep, I'm good.
Love the filter. Oh, firecracker. Firecracker say love the filter. Firecracker. This is not filter. This is my head. It's like it's not filter. It's my head. Do you see? Naomi, do you wanna talk about firecracker department?
Oh sure, but tell me what the next step is, because I feel like I'm holding you back from making your sushi.
Okay, let's do it. So here's the nori with rice. You got everything spread around, and make sure you cover the corners because that rice is that's pretty good. Yeah, cover all of the corners and edges because rice is the glue of sushi. So make sure it's covered so it will stick together. So now we are going to flip it. Just do it like if you're flipping the egg in a frying pan, otherwise it gets messy. So just like one shot, ready, 1, 2, 3, boom. Like that.
2, 3.
Oh, very good. That's perfect.
Okay.
Very good. And then make sure the edge of like the line that's closer to you is matching the line of the mat. Bring it to the edge of the mat. You see this?
Great.
Together. Yeah. Okay. Now we are going to put whatever the ingredient you want to put in there. You already cut them to like thin slices. Is that right?
Very thin. Yeah.
Okay, that's great. So now I'm going to cut them. And which one should I pick? Should I do this authentic dish? Honey and honey and
one.
Okay, I'll do this one.
I love it.
Okay, so yeah, let's talk about firecracker.
Oh, so Firecracker Department is a podcast that a certain Ayaka has been on before as a panel from Second City. And we started as a podcast, but now it's 3 years later. It's a big community of artists and female and non-binary artists supporting each other by creating platforms for our voices and our stories. So it's really just an opportunity for, like-minded people to come together and take creative action. That's a really important part because, there's a lot of discussion about being inspired or, wanting to do something but never doing it. So we're all about let's take action and actually do those things. So we've got a writing department where we write every week, and we've got a script department where 4 times a year we have script reading series. We have a mentorship department. We have a mentorship event coming up. There's something for everybody. So if anybody wants to be part of the Firecracker Department, you can find us at firecrackerdepartment.com.
Yay! I highly recommend everyone checking this out. Naomi created this it's an amazing welcoming community, a group of people, like-minded people. You said it's beautiful. It's like people supporting each other. You're talking about mentorship. I feel like there's so many people I can look up to is in this group, and I feel like, oh yeah, if I need something, I know those people I can count on, or I'm sure they got my back. for me. So yeah,
Yeah,
beautiful
that's
thing that you
exactly
created.
right. But not only that, like I think there's a mutual back scratching. So I often say, like, you know, it's like when you go to a dinner party, you bring something to the dinner party and you take something away. So maybe you're like looking for somebody to be a mentor to you, but Ayaka, you're such a inspiration. You're probably a mentor to so many people you don't even know because of what you're doing in your life as an artist and as a good human being.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. See, you make me feel good. So thank you so much. Always. Oh, Sydney is saying,
Yeah,
now I
there's
want to make
Sydney. Oh, Sydney Nielsen.
Sydney, you
Sydney
can
Nielsen's
do
one
it.
of our producers and also our social media person. So, hi,
Awesome.
Sydney.
Hi, Sydney. Sydney, you can prepare stuff on the other side. We are all making it together. It's all all together. We're doing it together. Okay, Naomi, I put chicken right here, like just one line of chicken, and I'm debating if I should put honey in here or I'll dip sushi into honey later. But what do you think? It's gonna be messy, but it feels more like what you told me about honey chicken if I put it here.
I think you should get messy. I think the messier the better. It'll be good.
Okay, I like your spirit.
I'm gonna
Okay, let's do it. Yay. Okay. This is
like
gonna get messy. This is gonna get very sticky. Okay, so honey is going in here. Wow.
Oh yeah.
I wonder
so
if
sticky.
like sugar and honey makes chicken tender. Maybe I wonder.
I don't know. I don't know what the. I just know if you put honey on anything, it's probably better. Brussels sprouts, delicious.
Yeah, anything will be better. Honey on your hair, and then it will be beautiful as well. Like not just consuming, but like putting it everywhere. Yeah. Oh, it's gonna get messy. I'm gonna have to roll it, but it's gonna get messy. How is your sushi going?
I have like my honey isn't as runny, so but it's going good. I'll show you.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's great. That's great. Yeah. Make sure you cover everything. Cover all of the lines. Otherwise, there will be some pieces of sushi doesn't have much ingredient. Then people will complain if you pick that piece. So make sure like there's like everything in.
I don't want any complaint.
Yeah, every horizontal line. No. So Naomi, tell me more about Lithuania. Am I saying it correctly? Lithuania. Okay, I think that's the country like Latvia, Lithuania, Estonia together, and they are like three countries. Oh yeah, okay.
The Baltic. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, so that's my father. Yeah. Have you ever been over there before? Have you ever traveled over there?
I have been to Sweden, and then it was close enough to Estonia. I almost went there, but I didn't go. But then I researched a little bit about Estonia. That they created Skype, and then like those three countries are so developed high tech stuff, like IT stuff, or like so advanced. There is what I read. So yeah, one day I really want to go to those places. Yeah, one day. So have you been there?
I was in Lithuania. We traveled to Lithuania. We're supposed to go back with my father in July, but then COVID, and then sadly my father passed away in December. But every time we cook anything that's Lithuanian, it's a great homage to him. But I have to tell you, the Lithuanian cuisine is like heavy. It's like borscht and like cabbage rolls and gosh, I don't even know. I just know that you need vegetables when you go to Lithuania. BYOV.
I'm so sorry about your father. My father also passed away a long time ago, and we are. I support you. I support you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, and so we are gonna celebrate Lithuanian culture and food, and today we are gonna celebrate your family with honey chicken.
I love it. And then I'm going to get my husband to eat them.
Yes. Matt?
I'm going to make...
Matt is there. Matt is right there.
Yep. Oilers fan.
Hi, Matt. How are you doing? How are you doing?
Good.
You can try some seaweed.
Thank you. Ayaka, you look delicious.
Yeah. This, you want a piece of my head was stirring in earlier in the show. He was making some jokes, but he failed. But it's okay.
Okay.
No.
Well, I hope you you should have a doctor just look at it.
Yeah.
Or a baker. Just one of those two can take a look.
Yeah, baker or doctor, they are both experts. Thank you, Matt.
How come you're not cooking?
Yeah, you're going to taste some. Just be patient. Okay.
It takes time for good food. Okay, so Naomi, are you ready to roll this? Rock and roll this
I'm ready to roll.
Okay,
Yeah.
so what you have to do is this edge that I was talking about, this end, has to cover the ingredient, but don't go all the way. This touches right here, the other side of the ingredient. So it's gonna be messy. This one sticky. So only until right here. So do you see? You can still see the a little bit of sushi left. Yeah. So push it as much as you can. Use the it's messy fingertips to push the honey and chicken inside, and then roll it tight. Yeah, very good. And then we remove the mat just a little bit, and then keep rolling the sushi. Do you see it? Roll, and then cover the whole thing. A little bit, and then roll and cover the whole thing, and then solidify. Just like push it a little bit more, and then that's it. Ta-da!
I did.
You're rolling very tight, very tight. Oh my
Good for good luck.
Oh yes, yeah.
Okay.
How is that?
Not bad.
Oh yeah, that's good. Oh, you can hold it up. That's very good. It's not that fragile. It's usually really fragile, but it seems like you got it really tight. Okay, so now I'm gonna just put this. What's that?
Okay. Oh, and then you're gonna put it in. And then I know I'm not a very good cook. I'm always licking my fingers. I would be kicked off MasterChef.
Yeah, you cannot lick especially during COVID time, I guess. Okay,
Chef
so now
would be like, how dare you? This is awful. What kind of lie? What shame? You're a shameful chef.
It's the taste of love. It's the little taste of love, like more intimate, personal taste. So now we are going to cut the sushi. There's like rules to cut this to make it pretty. So you have that cutting board and knife. Yeah. Knife needs to be very sharp. Cha-ching! Super sharp knife.
My knife is not. Okay.
And then we're gonna cut right in the middle.
Sticky? That looks really sticky.
Yeah, it's like honey everywhere. So right in the middle, cut it right in the middle. Make sure your fingers are a little bit wet, otherwise it gets so sticky everywhere. Cut right in the middle. Ooh. And little by little, just like move it like little by little. And cut it. And then now this surface that's cut will face same way. So this is the end, this is the end, this end and end will meet on the same side. So this is the edge, this is the edge. So this side is like perfect cut surface. Now we are going to cut this into 3 pieces. So 1/3 right here, and another 1/3 right here.
I'm eating my fruits.
How's it going?
Well, my knife is not great, so it's a bit messy, but it's okay.
Yeah, just go little by little. It's fine. And then I'm going to plate it. So when you cut like that, what's going to happen is it's going to look pretty. It's going to look beautiful. So grab the pieces that's both sides are cut, and then put it up. Whoa, it's sticky, honey. And then put it up, Put it up.
That might be
And
me.
then, wow, it's so sticky. Honey is
Yeah.
sticky. I thought I knew, but it's more surprisingly sticky. Okay,
Yeah.
and it's
You know,
messy.
teach
I
you that.
like it. I like it. I like messy food. It's gonna be delicious. So
I know it.
I
You can
got
tell.
mine. I got mine ready. How's yours? Oh yeah!
I mean, I'm not proud of it. It doesn't look pretty, but I think it'll be yummy. I should have added some like
Yeah.
peppers and I'll do as garnish.
Oh yeah, you
Oh,
got
look.
Yeah.
There we go. I've been watching a
that's
lot
nice.
of MasterChef. Ayaka.
Yeah, presentation. Very important presentation.
Oh,
So now,
good.
Naomi, can you name this roll? What's the name of this roll?
Okay, so it's honey chicken sushi. So it's like I want to blend like a Japanese word with a sweetness, like sweet Tokyo.
Sweet Tokyo roll. Sweet Tokyo roll. Pew pew pew. Nice. Sweet Tokyo roll. Oh, Sean's so quick. Oh, Sean's got it. Sweet Tokyo roll.
Oh,
Awesome.
Seann.
So sweet Tokyo roll. We are going to
Did you
have
taste
it, but
it? Yeah.
I haven't yet. I'm gonna grab soy sauce. Oh, Naomi, are you using butter knife? Are you using butter knife? That's what she's been asking.
No, I'm using a steak knife. It's not a great choice. Oh,
It was just
You know
a
what?
little bit.
that's so awful.
Okay, I'm gonna try it too. I
Lucas,
grabbed
I bet you'd
my
love
soy
this.
sauce. Lucas is already eating it. Okay, I'm gonna try it too.
Rufus is just waiting for me to drop food.
Okay.
Oh, I should eat it with.
No. You can use fingers. In Japan, we use fingers a lot when you eat like at expensive sushi restaurants. Okay,
I
Naomi,
learned how
I'm
to
gonna
use
try.
chopsticks in Japan. Oh yeah, show me how your face looks when you try this. I'm watching your face.
Okay. Well, it's sticky with honey. Okay. I don't want anyone to hear me chewing, so Sean can put drum roll. But Naomi, you can also sing if you want. So sing a Latvian song or British song. Okay. Itadakimasu.
I'll sing a Sweet Tokyo Roll. Sweet Tokyo Roll. Bam, bam, bam. It's never tasted so good. Sweet Tokyo Roll. Bam, bam, bam. Well, I don't think you like it. I feel like you're not going to be well. I feel like you're angry at my choices. I'm not. You're just waiting till you can gather your thoughts to really scold me. That's what I'm thinking. That's okay. You know what? Not all your shows are going to be successful, Ayaka. This is just one of the ones that are going to be like, not. They can't all be winners. You know. Are you thinking that maybe I should have done the beans sushi? Barf.
Oh my gosh, it's taking so long for me to eat this. Okay. Okay. Now I know what you meant when you said you wanted this when you were a child, and you are forcing your mother to cook honey chicken.
Right?
Well, yeah, I honey and soy sauce. I've never tried it. It's interesting.
That's like when you see an improv show and somebody says, "How did you like the improv?" And they say, "Oh, it was really interesting." You're like, "Oh no, that's not a good." Yeah. Yes. I hear that in my head all the time. Are you kidding me? I live with a comedian.
Interesting is what it is. The chicken I ordered is great.
A teriyaki roll, like it sort of has like that sweet teriyaki skin. I don't know.
Teriyaki, yeah, I don't know. Maybe like honey has a. Okay, you like it? For me, Interesting. I wonder, like, sugar and honey has like a very different taste, I guess, because like sugar and soy sauce, like we use that often, but honey,
Yeah.
honey and soy sauce was a little bit unexpected. But I'm usually very like open-minded. I'm super open to like trying different foods.
I can tell. Yeah.
Yeah, this was fascinating new flavor for me.
Okay, here's things like when you are a chef and you finish cooking for somebody, here's things that you want to hear. Well, this meal was interesting. Oh, this meal I find very fascinating. I don't like it, but it's fascinating.
I didn't say I don't like it.
You have to have some losers on your show so you know when the winners are like really good. You just have
really
to
good. Okay, you are not a loser. You are winning life. It's a big I need challenge in my life. I need sometimes like, okay, this is something new, this is something I need to go for it, and I did it. So like it was a success in that sense. Yay, success.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so honey, that's Rufus.
That's Rufus. His teeth are chattering. Food so badly. All he wants is like all he wants is food.
Wow. It's like human years. What's the human year? Like over 100 years old, I think he is.
He's an old dog. Yeah, he wants to just sit by the poolside and play Sudoku. 119 and
119
years. Thank you, Sydney.
Wow.
Sydney's a fact checker.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Wow. Thank you for featuring everyone. Yeah, thank you. I had a great time trying something new, conquering my own fear of honey and chicken and soy sauce together, and had a taste of Snieckus' household. It's so special. Like I love hearing your stories. I love hearing all the things that you have done. It's a wonderful thing. So thank you so much.
Will you do me the favor and come back on the firecracker department as just a guest so we can have a longer discussion?
Yes, please. Anytime, please.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll make that happen. We'll follow you along. We'll find a way to spend time because I know you have so many talents, like music and cooking. Like you do so many things. So I'm in your corner, whatever you need.
Thank you so much. It means a lot. Like you're always so supportive, and yeah, thank you so much. I had a great time, regardless of how this tasted.
This was fascinating. What a fascinating dinner.
Okay. Yeah. So this has been Ayaka's Kitchen with Naomi Snieckus, and then here, thank you, Seann. Seann was putting the donation link. So this show, and there's so many other bad comedy TV shows. It's all fun. So let's all donate money and then watch it, and then keep those shows running. And don't forget to subscribe. And yeah, thank you so much for watching the show, everyone. Seems like we had person from Australia watching this, and I'm sure there's so many other people watching it. I know, like, yeah, and I know my Japanese relatives are watching. So yeah, it's international. Yeah, ohayo gozaimasu. Seriously, it's like 6 or 7 a.m. there watching. So yeah, ohayo gozaimasu is actually very appropriate. Good. That's great. Okay, thank you, Naomi, and thank you for featuring Matt and Rufus as well. And yeah, everyone's here, so that's a beautiful thing. So thank you so much. I'm gonna keep eating maybe one more of this, and I'm gonna give it to my husband. He's gonna enjoy it.
Yeah. We'll see if he comes back and tells me it's interesting. Forget about it.
He's half British, so yeah, same blood as you. So he's gonna enjoy it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Very cool. Everything worked out. So thank you. See you soon.